And we're on. Okay, so no views, no big deal. Start new game. Normal. I would do European screen, but fuck that. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing is.
After the end of World War II, the
I'll let
world
you
was
speak,
split into
Snake.
two, East and West.
But
This marked the
yeah,
beginning of the era
I'm
called the
basically
Cold
gonna
War.
play through the whole Metal Gear series in chronological order. So I'm starting with 3 because that's the earliest in the series, and I'm gonna try and skip as many cutscenes as I can because I mean, those cutscenes, like they're that important. I mean, technically they are the stories, but eh. First ever Halo jump. High altitude, low opening. That's kind of cool.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
I gotta say, I see a lot of screen tearing, and I don't like that.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll
I
be
guess
facing a
probably because it
major
has to do
crisis.
with the PS3's
The clock is ticking.
internal system. Either that, or I probably need a better capture card, which I'm pretty sure
Once
that's
we've
gonna be it.
confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
For now.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
God, I can't wait to get.
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm
It's just so
machine
weird.
guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Let's see. Whew. So I just looked it up, and apparently an average playthrough takes about 16 hours. Oh, let's see if I can beat that. Because I already know most of the tricks this game is. Not like speedrun tricks, I mean like normal playthrough. I love that scene. And oh, here comes. Ah! Love that. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, U.S. Army. So as far as I know, this game has the original plus 3 ports. So there's the original on the PS2. There's a HD remake on the PS3, which I'm playing right now. There's the HD remake on the PS Vita, which I also own. And then there's I guess another HD remake on the 3DS, which apparently didn't do that well, from what I remember at least. But we'll see. Let's see how far I can get through in here. Iroquois Pliskin.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake. Major Zero.
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not
1909.
have a
God
choice.
damn.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Now, this is back in
Let's see.
64, so
I'll
he's
be
55?
Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
I want to
You've been
say
issued
why,
a knife
but
and a
I
tranquilizer
don't want
gun.
to spoil it.
Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I'm pretty sure that 16-hour
I
playthrough
see.
is with
Well,
watching all the
you better go back
cutscenes.
and get it then. You know where it is?
I kind of don't want
No
to skip them,
problem.
but
I
at the
can
same
see
time,
it
I
from
kind of do.
here.
But fuck
It's
it.
stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree,
Oh,
stand
yeah.
in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the
The
action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the
I'm still
gunship.
at 60 FPS.
My frequency is 140.85.
Okay, good. We're good.
I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Yeah, man. God, this controller feels so weird. I never had a PS3, so this feels so, I don't know, unnatural. Would be the word that I want to use. Okay. X still does that. X does that. Okay, yeah. R1 is as what can I call it? First person view. Nope. There, yeah. That's what I want. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there he is. Nope, missed. Gotcha. Got that rattlesnake. Oh, there's one here. Nope, missed. Ah! Gotcha. Really, Oscar? Really? I love that thing. I'm surprised you're still following me, man. Wait, it's showing, but not... Gotta mess around with that. There you go. Got it. Alright. Move this down. Down some more.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
You don't say.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
There you go.
From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If
I've
your
already skipped the
stamina gets
first
too
cutscene
low,
by
it'll
accident.
affect your
Damn it.
performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Yep.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise
I
suppression
remember
effect will
I
be
went
gone.
one time for a
So
no-kill
don't get too trigger happy with
playthrough.
it. The
And for
suppressor's
some
durability is
reason,
shown in the icon.
one motherfucker
Any
ended up
weapons,
dying because he
equipment beyond
fell
what
off
you're
a cliff,
carrying
and he
now,
blamed me for
you'll
that.
have to find as you go.
I have to find my
Still
own
pissed off
weapons
to
and
this day.
equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
How'd
Your
that work
presence in
out?
enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It
Blah,
could
blah,
spark
blah.
an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
I'm
You're a
dumb
ghost,
thick.
Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a
Cyber,
fake
quick
death
question.
pill
Everything
for
sounds
that
fine,
purpose.
right?
SAS
Nothing's going off
guidelines
too late.
stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back.
Yeah,
Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll
Your
introduce
mama.
them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance.
I want to
The
scare.
first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your
so
physical
long.
condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Yes,
Hello,
she.
Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Para.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
Why does she sound
That's
so
right.
robotic?
It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
Someone's obsessed.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
You
Is
wish,
that
Oscar.
why you
You
abandoned
wish.
me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only
It's gone
the
forever.
mission. You
I
follow
want
the
to
orders you're
skip.
given. That's what being a
I want to
soldier
skip this
is.
so badly.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun.
My God.
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end.
Blah,
Do you
blah,
know
blah.
what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if
I mean,
necessary.
I would, but I'm
The
trying to
president
like
and the top brass
play
won't
the
be
whole
there
thing
forever.
without
Once their
any like
terms are up,
skipping.
others will take their
I already
place.
skipped the
I
first cutscene
follow
by
the
accident.
will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such
Honestly,
thing
I
as
can
an
probably do
enemy
this
in
first part in an hour
absolute
if I
terms.
skip all the cutscenes.
The enemies we fight are only enemies in
and I
relative
really
terms,
want to.
constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything,
Blah, blah,
even in
blah.
those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here.
I would say the
After
S
all,
word, but
who
I
knows
don't
if
want to
either
get
of us
banned.
will make it out alive? Snake, you were
Uh,
always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings.
Hurry
But this
up!
is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
Forever.
Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be
Man.
here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Sokolov.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Fuck it.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Yeah. Come on. Ah, finally. Oh, you finally saw.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah, the original guy whose face it was says he didn't want it to be part of it anymore. So they took it down. You also can't say the SIMP word anymore. I'm not sure you can put it in text, but I know you can't say it anymore. Oh, someone. If I remember correctly, gotta reload. Should be right over here. There you go. And shoot. Again. Yeah. Oh great, my trophies didn't pass over. No. Ah. Okay, yeah. I don't remember how you're supposed to reload. Triangle? Circle? X? Okay. This is reload. The snack right there. Birds. Oh, yes, the crocodile pot. This is going to be fun. If I remember correctly, there should be a grenade over there. Something I can catch right there, and something else right there. Shiza. I remember you can also throw grenades right into the mouse. Okay, that's... Nope. Bug juice. That's the thing. Came in right there. Nope. Aha. Look at Chode. Suck it. Chode. I don't get that thing over there. Ah. Suppressor for my gun. Okay. Good. Got mud off. Snake right there. Let's see. Where else? Where else? Okay, there's people right there. Now, I don't remember if the gun I have right now is
Major,
considered
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
oh wait,
They're
yeah,
probably
tranquilizer.
KGB
I'm an
troops
idiot.
sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved.
Yeah.
Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
Hell
The
no.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen.
Not happening.
The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa.
Yeah.
The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind
Oh
as you
my
go along,
god, I want to
okay?
skip this. There we go. Finally. Camouflage, facial, woolen. Oh, what the hell? Oh, right, that's for later. Life. Set to 50%. That's nothing, I guess. More bug juice. I can totally see you. What are you talking about? I can't. Fire! Bring this guy over here. The other guy over there. Nope. There's the other guy. Let's see ways to go about this. Oh, kidding. And there you are. And oh, oh, missed. Gotcha. Shit. Will he notice his friend? Nope. Oh, still totally in your view, man. You stay there. And you go to sleep. If I remember correctly, there should have been something over here I can get. Oh, there you are. And of course, yep. Ah, yes. This part. One of my favorites. And I should look up. He even gets a grin across his face. I love that. Let's see here. Real quick save. Save.
Saving the game, Snake?
No, Shiza. File, yes. Come on. Come on. That's what I thought. There we go. Ah, that felt good. Let's just skip that. Where is that bastard? Aha! Fire! Let's look at this. Get up! Ah, get through this! Yes! Oh crap! Get! Ah, there's a sniper right there. Ah! Stop falling off, damn it! I really want to get that sniper. I don't want to get caught. I'm risking it. Magazine. Wait for setting your hand. Nobody come, nobody come, nobody come, nobody come. Nobody. Oh, okay, good. Ah. Last time I did that, somebody came out right away. Ugh. Ah, yes, this part. Da-da-da-da.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
You don't say. It's abandoned for a reason.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
If I remember correctly, there should be maybe 5 in total.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring
Screw it.
Sokolov...
I'm tired of waiting. If I can make this shot, that would be great. Haha. See here. I don't know how far he goes. I'm sure it's not gonna catch me. There's a snuck right there. Yep. Come on. Nope. Nope. You. And a view over here. Ah! Red bullets are full for that guy. Down here. Back it up. Back that gun truck up. Check. Nobody there. Ah, never mind. There is somebody here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. Come on, you have to turn around. Where's the guy? Nope, there you go. Yep. I remember they could kick this down. Where's the other guy? Ah, should be one more going that way somewhere. At least. Oh, there he is. Ah. Damn it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Nope. 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 No, not you. Where? There you are. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there he is. No, I'm correct. There should be somebody still.
Who's that?
Crap, what?
What happened?
No, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Shut up. Damn it. get it. Grenade! Do that again. Do that again. Bet you won't. Aha. No, not you. You. There you go. Anybody else? No. You're good. And I knew there was somebody here too. Ah! An idiot. I remember yeah, there's something up there that we can get. Oh no. Stay down.
Freeze.
Ah. Oh, nobody's over here. Okay. Should be anybody. Oh, nothing. Ooh. Man, I haven't fought this Russian in a long time.
What's wrong?
Shiza. Someone's here. Where? Shiza. Where? And there's Sokolov. Burn your notes. Burn them all.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volkin's men?
No.
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent.
X.
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Yeah, Zero.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Ah.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Not really.
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volkin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
No, we don't.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volkin of the Gru. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Yep.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Protection.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Oh shit,
By
should
the
do
way,
it now.
your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Yeah,
Is
Russian,
that
whatever.
so? America is truly a frightening country.
Yeet.
Having second thoughts.
No,
Better not.
I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Let me make a call first.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
Yeah.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
I wonder
happened?
why.
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Sure, weak signal. Whatever you say, buddy. Calm your chest. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Wow. I always find this part funny. Sokolov trying to act intimidating. Trying to do a Kamehameha. And yeah. There they are.
Freeze!
Freeze yourself. Hey, 5 of them. 1 of
So
me.
this is the legendary boss.
Ever. There he is.
Huh? We meet at last.
Ah, you wish.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Ocelot.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Major. Look at him in his dumb beret. Them cheekbones
He's the
there.
Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
That pose. That swagger. That beret.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
You're not an Ocelot.
What?
You missed one. Yep. Johnny! Come on. Ow. All that just because of beret.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
He wasn't talking about Sokolov.
Huh.
Finally.
You're not the boss, are you?
No shit, Sherlock. The boss is a woman. He may not be the boss, but he's almost as good as her.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
Laugh it up.
If you're not the boss,
Laugh it up.
then die.
Yep. Jam your own gun. Don't piss yourself.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
He said shoot, not attack. Knock out. And one more. He would have been shot. Goodbye. Now then. Nope. Suck it. Whee! Ka-dong. Oh god, the texture.
Impossible.
It is possible.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Revolver off a lot.
Filthy American dog!
You're American too! Oh, shit, that's spoiled.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
And he's out.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags.
So
These
far,
guys were after
been here an
Sokolov
hour,
too.
so we'll
Apparently
see
they were
how
taking
long it
orders
can go
from a
for.
GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU?
Yes.
Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Whatever. Now then. quick save. Yeah. Save.
Do you want to save?
No, Shiza. Why do you think I clicked on save? Oh my god. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Oh then. Backpack. Way upon. Save for one specific reason. Because now I can do this. Hasta la vista, bitch.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Yay! I love this. You just stay here for a minute. Ocelot is dead. 2. Time paradox. I gotta love that part. Anyways. Exact reason why I saved. But, get out of here. No, wait. Hold on. Does he drop some? That's I don't remember. Ah. You drop anything? Of course you don't. Alright, I'm get out of here. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something up there. Either up there or up here on these boxes. Whatever. I'll check real quick though. Not. Okay. Let's see. Food. I've actually had these. These are dry as hell. Eat. Ah.
Tasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Cutscene.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer.
Oh, take me
They're
down.
coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down.
I'm finished.
I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Oh, hey, look. Shacklehard.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shacklehard. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
The first ever Metal
Is that thing
Gear.
finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
You had a choice.
I didn't want to die. wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
No, they
Got
can.
it. Let's go.
Trust me, they can. I swear to God, the only thing I'm not looking forward to is in Metal Gear Solid 4, where there's like a 2-hour cutscene. Ugh. And that button mashing part. I'm gonna hate that. Keep walking, keep walking. Well, 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 look who it is.
Boss?
Yep.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Wasp. Wasp everywhere.
Hornets?
Yeah! Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Out with it.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back,
The end.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
The sorrow.
It's raining blood.
No, it's just rain.
Is he crying?
Yep. Colonel Vaughn.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
In other words, crackle, crackle.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
The joy.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm
Defection.
defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Wow. I don't think that's an actual thing,
These will
though.
make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Well,
Who
it
is
is.
he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
In other words, get fucked.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Fuck your gun. Ow. Broken arm.
He's seen my face.
Kill him.
I can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Why not? Don't, you fool! Or in the gut. Nope. Flip.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Not for long.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Wake your ass up!
Snake, can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Little.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major, the boss, she's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
It was his idea.
Here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button.
Yeah.
With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
And if I don't, cut. So ticket, bandage, expectant, cut, direct, expectant, bandage, cut again, cut, done, done. Broken bone, split, and bandage. Cut, again, bandage, cut. Oop. Excuse me. Okay, we're done. Oh, this part. I hate this part. Oh, I hate that sound. That popping sound. Ugh. Yeah. There we go.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Really? You think I have a choice? There we go. The Shagohan!
Shagohod.
If that wasn't the biggest I lived bitch moment, I don't know what it was. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. There we go. Get a revolver already. Yeah. Fat shit. Ava.
Excellent.
great success.
To what?
Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch.
Too nice.
Take her. Not so fast, my dear.
It's just lipstick.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Yeah.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
You're too close, Darkness.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Bye-bye. Whee! That's reported 4,000 people did. Maybe. Somebody got a kill streak. God, the texture looks so bad. Yeah, I'll save. Nope. It's gonna be that because of music. Una semana después.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Yay!
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
I wonder why.
We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
What's a good thing I don't fail?
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Yep.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
Good chance.
Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
From who?
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction.
Yep.
Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean?
Yep.
The Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
Stop repeating everything I say.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government.
Okay.
1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
Yeah.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
The world.
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Yay!
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
They both have.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Easier said than done.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Oof. Yep. Back here, huh? Okay, look. We're here again.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Ah.
Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Snake Eater.
Because
You
I'll
said
be
that
taking on the
they-
boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
You don't
What do
say.
you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true
Hospital,
story
remember?
about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
Yep.
Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility.
Want a bet?
If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area has been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lulelo."
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
Then why
Snake,
give me a gun?
if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Backpack. Show my exterminate. M1. Dang it. Done that. This, that, done that, done that. Alrighty then. Yay. Yay. Mine. Mine. There you are, you little bastard. There you go. This is gonna be loud. Okay. Sure. Alright, come on. Little end again. Look at that flap. I don't think there's anybody here yet. Pretty sure they start showing up a little later on. For now. Oh. Damn! Not having land on it. Bring! I don't remember where this one is at. Yeah, got it. Horsey! There you go. That's what I want. Ha! Gotcha. Yeah. My ship. He's a horse. Don't believe the horse.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Somehow.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
What do you think?
Go home.
No. You're not my mom.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
Oh, flip. Ah.
I'm not your boss anymore.
More. Damn it.
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous.
The Patriot.
This isn't America.
Okay, here's the thing. You told me to go home. That was my way home. Why'd you destroy it?
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
See, even the sorrow knows. What's up, homie?
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Bitch. I would have taken your horse instead.
Why'd you defect?
She was told
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me.
And I won't.
But you can't defeat me either.
No bet.
You know me too well.
We'll see about that.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. Ow! If we meet again, I'll kill you.
You won't.
Now, go home.
I'll call it the homie.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know.
No,
But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to
How's that?
believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Too late. Straight up. Okay, someone coming. Nope. Back up, back up.
What's this? HQ?
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Why did you take away my gun? Damn it. Backpack. Weapon. Yep, that's the only thing I have. Fucking great. Nice. Come on, all the way down, all the way down. I wish it would go by faster. Let me take them out. Try that. Does he see again? I forgot. Cutscenes. Dang it. risk it. Should I risk it? Should I risk it? Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Yeah. Oof. Cool, the other guy. Oh, there's two more. Fuck. Is there anything I can put on to make it 100%? Negative. Oh, really? Alright. Alright, you say so. Time to go back. Come on. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screw you.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Damn it. I wish I had a gun. Come on. Oh, God. The model looks so bad. Hey, got a cutscene. Hell yeah. Snake jerky. That's all you're gonna eat? Come on, man.
Not too bad.
I'm coming. Come on. Come on. Over here, big man. Over here. Okay.
Huh?
That's what that is. No!
Radio,
no,
get us some backup!
No. No one sees nobody. Fucking liar. You don't see nobody. I ain't seen nobody. Fucking liars. Over here then. The map real quickly. Shite. I don't remember what Chico even do. I think I have to look for this. Oh, there you are. Ah! Nope. Really?
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Shit. I'm gonna have to wake up. I don't have a tranquilizer gun. Fucking knocked out again. You bitch. Oh wow. Ah, great. Back here again. Now let's take another weapon. Okay. Camouflage. Nothing. And nothing. Alright. Oh, there was a weapon here. What the heck? Who's moving? No. 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 There we go. Okay, good. There's a healing, an item, and ammo. Good. Okay, oh, damn it. Okay, nobody's there. And normalize.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Resume your patrol.
If I can take this guy out, that will be great. Because he's the radio. God, I wish I had a gun. Let's I come safe now. Skip. Yeah. Yeah. Got a nod. Okay, there's one guy over there. If I can make this correctly, I should be able to sneak up on him. Okay, that can that be done?
Who's that? Radio, get us some backup.
No. Bad boy. Bad. What did I say? Bad boy. Grenade. Awesome, chef. No! No, 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 no. Get back up, dumbass. Ugh, I hate this part. And oh, it's a uniform. Damn it! It's not a weapon. What's this mushroom? Yeah. Oh yeah. Screw it. It's getting pretty late. I will have to end it right here. Alright. So quick save.
Paramedic.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Let's see, how long was that? Come on. Hour 51. Huh.
Okay.
Shut up. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna stop here. Let me go get something to eat. I might be on again tomorrow, but late at night. So